understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
We paint the picture perfectly, perfectly. They don't really understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
We paint the picture perfectly, perfectly. They don't really understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
We paint the picture perfectly, perfectly. They don't really understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic.
Rapping. I started rapping like I would say probably 95, 96. I was just, fooling around with men's in high school, like, and like Sage and those guys from like Dennis O'Connor and those guys, like they came over to my high school and I noticed we all just like clicked. Lunchtime, we're all like freestyle. Well, they were like freestyling and I was just in the background. I was more doing poetry back then, right? And then Sage brought me over and said, hey, you know what? Because Sage knew like I was a poetical individual, right? So he like converted me over. One day he like brought me to the studio and like one thing led to the next, and then that's why if you heard in the track, Higher Heights, I was always talking about Higher Heights back then because I was around those guys back then.
I remember when I first started doing this shit, I picked up my pen and then I started to spit. Much love goes out to the Higher Heights clique. Real niggas do real shit.
Right, and they were mostly about music back then. So one thing led to the next, and then me and Sage click, and me and Plus click, and then everything went from there, and then that's how I pretty much came in. Everyone knows me as a quiet individual, right? So, but people don't think I could rap, right? I like to do, like I said, stuff within the background, right? As I said, Sage and those guys are always like freestyle, and I'm just there quiet. I was like kind of like I would say the Master Killer of the group. So I was doing my own thing. I didn't care what everyone else was doing around me back then. I think there was like Cardinal and those guys. So I didn't care what the real music world was doing. I wanted to do my own thing in music, right? I had my own story, right?
Got a story to tell. I got a story to tell.
Right, so that's the main reason I started to do my own thing, and then It Was Written came in, and then the big thing that came out when I started to do my own original beats was NightViZion, right? NightViZion was basically what everyone knows me for, and that's why I say, you know what, that's going to be the label of everything, and everything goes through NightViZion. With NightViZion, then I established like an official, I said, you know what, it was time to do an album, right? Because I'm here writing songs, but I say, you know what, I haven't done a full album or even a mixtape, right? So as I said, I have all these individuals surrounding me at Sage, and my boy Lex. I came to the realization that he's doing music too. So what I did with NightViZion wasn't even an album focused on me. Even though the majority of the songs there done by Muzzle, right? It was just to basically get everyone's name out, right? If you look at that CD, you're gonna see Lex is on there. You're gonna see my boy Mace is on there. You're gonna see in the original advanced version, my boy Jonesy was on there. You're gonna see my boy Porter was on there. You're gonna see Seam was on there, right? Sage was supposed to be on there. Plus was on there, right? So you're gonna see NightViZion. You're gonna see multiple features, right? It was to get everyone's name out there, and then everyone had their own solo project. That was the whole goal with that. That's why I said, you know what, it was this NightViZion Entertainment. And if you look at the title, it was called Broken Silence. So everyone now is breaking their silence and spitting whatever they want to spit, right? Porter went on to do his stuff in Japan, right? Lex continued to do his own thing. Plus made it, big. Sage is doing his own thing. So NightViZion was just to get everyone's name out there, and then Muzzlers continue on his own little site. It was a funny thing, right? I was just there like chilling at home, and I said, I'm close with Lex, and then Lex was doing his music thing, so like he called me one day, we're just shooting or joking around, and they said, just bring the camera, right? So I'm thinking, we're gonna play a ball or something and just hang out, to shoot some videos, and then, next thing you know, like he said, no, we're actually shooting a video. I wasn't prepared or anything, but it started you know, something new for Lex, and you know, he took it from there. Like, I think from Clocker Kids, like, he took it more seriously, got more comfortable with it, right, and you know, expanded it from there. I came to the realization that me and Lex have the same mindset towards music, so the collaboration was easy. If you look at basically all my albums, right, you're gonna see Lex on there, and all Lex albums, you're gonna see me on there. So we have that bond, we have that connection, we understand each other. Like, if he calls me up, say, hey, I need a verse. Hey, I need a verse. I give Alexa his own songs, and the songs that I selected to put on the Broken Silence to get his name out there was the Black Leaders and the first performance, right? So Black Leaders, it was a very big chat because individuals that's talking about my album, they say, yes, it's a sick album, and who are these artists you have on there? Who is this Lex guy? Who is this Asim guy? You know, so everyone's name got out there. But what I've noticed with Lex, when they were asking me about who this Lex character is, right? Yeah, just say, you know what, he's my boy and all that. He's a sick Black leader. So now it just got my name out there. It got everyone's name out there. When I'm getting a response to the album, I'm getting about the different features that I had on the album. But when it came to Lex, it was, yeah, Black Leaders is sick.
What happened to all my black leaders? Black leaders. Yo, what really happened to them, man? Yo, what happened to all my black leaders? Black leaders. Yo, Bob Marley got shot up, pt2 got shot up, Biggie, Big Al, Pac got shot up, half of the Black Panthers got shot up, half of Marcus Garvey's army got shot up. What's really going on? How many more gotta die? Lex paint a picture like a hip-hop Michelangelo, so you better respect it. If not, then you get to see how quick I kill a soundboy. With my intro, I leave ciphers like crime scene.
Black Leaders was a big hit, right? Because I said, you know, he had it on his own single, his own album. I think it was Golden Child, right? And then when I had it on the Broken Silence, right, it expanded. It was to deliver a message, right? You know, when I said history, you know, and it said, due to knowledge, like, you know, a black man with a plan, you know, is a dangerous man.
Black man with a plan is a dangerous man. A dangerous man the world don't seem to understand. Friends and fam say that came too deep with NightViZion. Can't handle NightViZion, don't recommend, they don't understand.
Right, you know, a lot of people don't understand that line, right? You know, enough black people out there, they're looking in a negative way, but if you have a plan, you know, you could really be dangerous if you're, you know, you're a black man, right? That's what we're deciding right now. But I have a few songs done already, so it's just all about, you know, how I want to put everything, the final product together. And I said in the song, like, I'll say what you're scared to say. Like, you can't say certain things in the mainstream.
You're in a privileged position to learn a thing or two. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. You say you're serious about doing some good in the real world, well, this is the place to learn.
I got a story to tell. I got a story to tell. Poetry, niggas, it is a wonderful thing. Every youth in the ghetto got it in their system. Some spit wisdom, some negativism. Some go all out to give you the art of the pen. And since I'm back again, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Here to paint a portrait from me to you. I gotta keep it real and I gotta keep it true. I love the art, till death do us part. I remember when I first started doing this shit. I picked up my pen and then I started to spit. Much love goes out to the higher heights click. Real niggas do real shit. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up. It was like 97, I wrote my first track. Some said it was ill, some said it was whack, but I said I'm doing my own thing and that was that. As a matter of fact, let me reminisce back out of nowhere. Yes, I physically appear, time to do my thing. I pledge allegiance, I swear, have no fear. The only man I fear is God, the creator. Yes, the Alpha and Omega, but 2 years later the album still wasn't done. Went back to higher heights for some information. They were like, we got a spot you can record some songs. 2004 established NightViZion. The beat was sweet, got my boy Lex on the beat. It's not time, niggas, I can't sleep. It's not time, I can't sleep. It's not time, I can't sleep. I'm most of one element in this atmosphere. So many people depend on me year after year, out of nowhere. Yes, I randomly appear, but I am on here to get you prepared. So clean, time's a key element, but I'm gonna take my time. Went back to my book of rhymes, it's my time to shine. I'm one of a kind, sick with the flow, NightViZion. I be the fucking muzzle, burning up the paper and the pen. The clock is ticking, I riches. All up in the mind control the body, so be hard to find. Rose my incline, brought my code of vendors through. It's essential that we come back into the game. It's like the NBA without LeBron James. It's a shame, but we gotta do this to the mic. But the clock is ticking, and tonight's the night. And we do it so clean, and we do it so clean, and we do it so clean,
like a clock so clean,
and we do it so clean,
like a block so clean, and we do it so clean, like a clockwork brick, and we do it so clean, like a blockwork.
You're in a privileged position to learn a thing or two. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. You say you're serious about doing some good in the real world, well, this is the place to learn.
Got a story to tell. I got a story to tell. Yo, sit back, relax, let me tell you a story about my newborn seed. He was my first and thought would be my only child. I remember at birth, I was going wild. When he came into this world, I started to cry, tears of joy. My first baby boy, he was healthy. He didn't need any remedy. He only needed love from me and his mommy, and for the both of us to raise him properly. Things was going good at first, but 2 years later, we started to curse and fight. The relationship wasn't going right. Was at the stage to let this girl be my wife. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, my son name is Mike. His mommy left as a father to take care of my flesh. I tried my best to give him happiness. Wherever I went, I brought Mike along. I tried to give him wisdom, but he was oh so young. He wants to go to the arcades and play some games. But I remember one time, he came back, he was down. He looked really sad. I said, son, are you okay? He's like,
Dad, something is bothering me. I was playing the games and 2 girls approached me, asking me if I have any change. They look homeless, Dad, so I gave them my last dollar. Then we started a conversation. I asked them their names. They said pen and pad. Dad, can you help them? They look really sad, really sad.
So I went up to the girls and asked them if they're okay. They told me they don't have a family. I asked them their age. They said they're born in 98. That's the same year Mike was born. So I'm like, girls, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna adopt you, make you part of my family. They started smiling and was really glad. Now my life is all I have. My mic, my pen, my pad. And I bring them wherever I go. Anywhere in the T.O. From the train to my whip, they always with me. We were all family. I have 3 kids with creativity. And every time I look, I see that they're happy. The 3 of them always working together. And when they're done, they come up with something clever. In my heart, I hope they stay together forever. Pen and pad said
I was a good father figure.
emotions started running on my insides. I took a look at them and felt nothing but pride. Then Mike came up to me.
Are you okay?
I'm like, son, I'm just glad we all are family. I think the 4 of us was really meant to be. You, me, pen and pad. You guys the only thing in life I really need to have. You guys the only thing in life I really need to have. The only thing in life I really need to have.
Dad, why's that lady looking at you? To me, it seems as if she really likes you.
Son, I'll be back to hear a pen and pad. I wanna talk to that lady with the shopping bag. I'm like, hi there, I was just wondering your name.
Hip hop.
That's a really nice name and you're beautiful too. I like to be with you. Can we go on a date so I can really get to know you? She started smiling and began to blush. Then she said she had a man. My heart was crushed, was gonna walk away, but then she grabbed my hands and took a look in her eyes. But only the connection. You know you're sweet, yeah, believe me. You're sweeter than the honey that comes from the bee. You're sweeter than the honey that comes from the bee. You're sweeter than the honey that comes from the bee. But like a minute ago, she said she had a man. I was gonna walk away, but then she grabbed my hands. I didn't understand, but then she starts to explain. She told me that her man was driving her insane. He's always talking about the same old things, his jewelry and his car rims. So I'm like, hip hop, it's gonna be okay, but for you to be happy, gotta marry me. I got the mic, the pen, the pad. Now I'm married to hip hop. I'm married to hip hop. I got the mic, the pen, the pad. Now I'm married to hip hop. I'm married to hip hop. Hip hop. And it was written that I would make my return. Now I'm back, niggas, with all the lessons I've learned. So many things I've seen, so many things I've heard, so many things I've been through, some quite absurd. But I'm still here, muzzle us be doing this thing. Surviving in the city of sin, still living, still breathing, still analyzing. Now I'm back to paint a picture in your mechanism. Poetry, niggas, it is a wonderful thing. Every youth in the ghetto got it in their system. Some spit wisdom, some negativism, some go all out to give you the art of the pen. And since I'm back again, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Here to paint a portrait from me to you. I gotta keep it real and I gotta keep it true. I love the art, till death do us part. I remember when I first started doing this shit, I picked up my pen and then I started to spit. Much love goes out to the higher heights click. Real niggas do real shit. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up. It was like 97, I wrote my first track. Some said it was ill, some said it was whack, but I said I'm doing my own thing and that was that. As a matter of fact, let me reminisce back out of nowhere. Yes, I physically appear, time to do my thing. I pledge allegiance, I swear, have no fear. The only man I fear is God, the creator. Yes, the Alpha and Omega, but 2 years later the album still wasn't done. Went back to higher heights for some information. They were like, we got a spot you can record some songs. 2004 established NightViZion. The beat was sweet, got my boy Lex on the beat. It's not time, niggas, I can't sleep. It's not time, I can't sleep. It's not time, I can't sleep. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up. Now it's a new year, I'm just glad to be alive. Time is key, how many years can you survive? I did 24, can I do 25? Mystery, gotta make sure I stay healthy. Keep my eyes open, see who's watching me. Cause in the city I'm in, people will kill for anything. Hate, envy, jealousy, greed. Got to keep my head high to make sure I succeed. Set goals for myself so I can achieve. They ain't stopping me, only God can judge me. I'm gonna do my thing till I see victory. So you hate me, you love me, thank you. I got mad love for all my enemies too. Keep your heads high, do what you got to do to survive. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up. Yes, life is tough, your journey might be rough, and it seems like hard work is never enough. But keep your heads high and never give up. Keep your heads high and never give up.
Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
It's night time, I can't sleep. So many things on my mind that start to creep. Taking small steps here and there, using my vision to analyze the atmosphere. It's night time, I can't sleep. So many things on my mind that start to creep. Taking small steps here and there, using my vision to analyze the atmosphere. It's night time, yes it is. And it's the right time for me to handle my business. I pull out my pen and I start to think, analyzing this world that I'm in. Like why They do the things they do. They think they smart. They give credit cards to me and you. That's only to keep track of everything you and I do. Cause they got the information that they need. From place of birth to family tree. Do the knowledge with me. We're in a society filled with envy and greed, hatred, and even jealousy. We unite as one and destroy the enemy, but we choose to kill each other over irrelevant faculties. Damn, I know a lot of people won't like me, but I'm still gonna be original in every way and show the whole world my creativity. Cause what I see, others won't see. Because what I see, others won't see. It's night time, I can't sleep. So many things on my mind, they start to creep. Taking small steps here and there, using my vision to analyze the atmosphere. It's night time, I can't sleep. So many things on my mind, they start to creep. Taking small steps here and there, using my vision to analyze the atmosphere. And it's not my time to show the world my vision, the night vision. Come on the journey with me. Come see what I see. It's night time. It's night time. I can't sleep. They don't really understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
We paint the picture perfectly. They don't really understand just who we be, and they don't really understand the things that we see. They don't understand. We paint the picture perfectly.
Universe is arithmetic, the blinded by English. I try to distinguish enemies I should extinguish from allies who walk with me. I don't believe in impossibilities, so they may be an enemy, but I'm against me to a certain degree. So when my allies war with me, it's helping we to stand strong like the molecular force in a hydrogen bomb. When two protons collide and bomb, my mind is on the music and our message. So I attempt to communicate and relate until I don't know how. Hesitate and mentally break. I don't want that, so I metamorph my mental state from one that used to verbally manipulate. Now I use what I've learned and my tools to segregate fools from those who overstand it and the wise. Not to despise or disrespect, to help their eyes, help their third eye to see direct and project perception beyond the surface. I read the symbolism and proceed to seize the purpose. No one is worthless, all I have objectives since our first day. What if the capsule of my soul's called junk DNA? No longer play the game of life, it's war and it's intertwined. Plain body, brain, mind coexist similar, not the same. I no longer say time, I say present. The future's what most blame by those who don't know or don't have life's eternal. My name is one that represents my eternal state. Project Hype, the human paradox, started my earth day. I try to display what I'm saying so some see out the frame. I spoke to some who state life is a difficult game. Now I question what is in the name. If my enemies attract you dwellers, the hardest why street dwellers claim. Caucasian Jews once placed in ghettos, Nubians now the same. While television shows it as a comical mind frame.
They don't really understand just who we be, and they don't really understand the things that we see.
Continue with the biorhythm that peaks at points when my emotional beast within agrees with my point. Words begin to come joint with thoughts. With practice I find less difficulty in distinguishing personality from my true self, which is my being. Health is wealth, so I'm a rich herbivore who focuses on freeing minds from out of the crib and out of the box. When I gain enough self-knowledge, the hair will lock. I will not stop on this growth path. I've been told as the earth cycles, my discipline will last. I no longer class that as unhealthy energy. It's required as the counterbalance of where I want to be. While one brings the possibility of failure, I respond by showing my prevailing success and structure and discipline. I puncture the bubble some are living in when I show the way I live my life without giving in to my beast appetites. And if I do what some call sin, I punish myself right as far as SIN. Or my brother has shown that's a social insurance number labeling us like drones. It's not difficult to clone a single personality, so if I stay true, I'll be orbiting with those in harmony, as if the nucleus was my creator. They call it a collapse if we combine their verbal tracks and start to find, as they define chaos as the origin of life. With the linear mind state, the end must not be right, so they attempt to evade, striking fear in their masses until they follow and fully obey. I see the phase, presently Aquarius. If this is the age to know, then you should listen to this. All the data I speak may not be true, as far as the internal sight is direct from we to you.
They don't really understand just who we be, and they don't really understand understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
We paint the picture perfectly. They don't really understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
We paint the picture perfectly. They don't really understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
We paint the picture perfectly. They don't really understand just who we be. They don't really understand the things that we see.
Universe is arithmetic, the blind.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
They put me in the midst of circles and creeps, killers, murderers, pirates. I tried to tell them I was a king, I shouted out, but nobody would listen. How could you tell a man he's a king when he sees himself as a killer? In India, they use flutes to hypnotize cobras. I'm doing the same with my music to y'all. Hit you in your brain, it's more than entertainment. I got a whole crowd of people waiting for me to speak it out my way, please. Let the engineer plug in my mic, hook up my set. If Malcolm X was born in the 80s, he would have been just like me, rocking his slang that bangs, rocking his chain that hangs. Would have been born into the same gang on the same block just like me. Would have probably started a revolution together after we started the army. Let me ask you a simple question. If we had 1 million niggas in front of the White House, why the fuck we didn't run up in it? This was all time, I got pictures of this. Fuck a radio takeover, I'm trying to start a revolution with my sound and my voiceovers. It makes you think who was really organizing that plan. It's Farrakhan a puppet, some niggas tell me what I speak is deep, but I only speak what I know and what I see. But besides that point right now, my pen's on fire. Cause I'm wondering what happened to all my black leaders. Yo, what happened really, man? Yo, to all my black leaders, to all my black leaders. Yo, what really happened to them, man? Yo, what happened to all my black leaders? Yo, fuck the politics, man. Bob Marley got shot up, pt2 got shot up, Big Man, Big Al Pac got shot up, half of the Black Panthers got shot up, half of Marcus Garvey's army got shot up. What's really going on? I don't know. But government workers they call cops, you could call them pirates too if you wish. They giving work orders to shoot black faces every 30 seconds, beat them down every 20 in the world. Give me 10 seconds, I gotta pose a serious question. My black leaders, what happened to them, man? What happened to all my black leaders? My pen's on fire, how many more gotta die? Yo, my pen's on fire. We just trying to do what we're trying to do, man, and that's speak. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to speak on the track. I guess the CIA, they got files to prove it. I could talk about watches like Jay-Z, but I'd rather rap about the cops like Dead Prez. And watch for the hip-hop cops trying to watch me and clock me and locks me and box me up. Just in case thought I was just talking to you. It's just only a matter of time before my CD's release and they take shots at me, cause I'm what I'm saying. And they predict me as the next young black poet to blow out of T.O. I ain't got fans, I got soldiers, but I'm on the road to becoming a black leader myself. But right now, I'm just a runaway slave. So hand me a weapon, cause if I gotta shoot, let me shoot at the president. Cause nobody's free unless the president's dead. And they wouldn't even let Janet Jackson show a titty on TV. But every time I turn it on CNN, I see Iraqis getting shot up, hung up, and decapitated, while camouflage army tanks are rolling. 1,000 satellites in the sky, watching your every move. You can't move, don't even think you're not taught to do that. You ain't free. Every time I cross the border, try to search me. Why, I don't know. You know, with all the technology and ain't science, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to bring Hitler back. But don't worry, we're gonna bring Martin back. But this time, he's gonna have 2 guns in the air waving. They ain't gonna take us out so easy. The cowboy shot the Indian, and that's the way the world goes. But besides that point, right now, my pen's on fire. And I'm wondering what happened to all my black leaders. What happened to all my black leaders? To all my black leaders. But besides that point, right now, my pen's on fire. What happened to them? Cause I'm wondering what happened to all my black leaders. Yo, what happened to all my black leaders? Black leaders. Yo, what really happened to them, man? Yo, what happened to all my black leaders? Black leaders. Yo, Bob Marley got shot up, pt2 got shot up, Biggie, Big Al Pac got shot up, half of the Black Panthers got shot up, half of Marcus Garvey's army got shot up. What's really going on? How many more I gotta die? Lex paint a picture like a hip-hop Michelangelo, so you better respect it. If not, then you get to see how quick I kill a soundboy. With my intro, I leave ciphers like crime scenes with yellow tapes with my pen stabbed in niggas' throats. I black out, but when I awoke, all I remember was letting a poem go. And now there's dead bodies laying in the cipher. I don't know what happened to them. Sorry, I didn't intend my pen to be used as a weapon. It just happened that way. I wish I could make every song conscious. I wish I could rap like Mace, but I ain't seen nothing good today. And niggas still getting beat down like Rodney from the Beast. As I drive by, they pop a nigga on the hood. I gotta keep my blunt down low so they don't try to pull me over too. Like an Aztec warrior with a mic in my hand. I'm just trying to empower my peoples with my rhymes, empower my fam, my crew. But don't play this for the cops. They'll try to do me like they did to Pac and them. So keep it on the low like a secret FBI file slid to an agent just about to do a murk and he's clean. But when we try to eat and do the same thing, they call us dirty. I don't know what's going on, man. It's like technology. Yo, where's all my technology? I don't know. But man, I gotta pose a serious question right now. What happened to all my black leaders? All my black leaders. I don't know. The great. But besides that point right now, my pen's on fire. Cause I'm wondering what happened to all my black leaders. Lex the great. Yo. What happened to all my black leaders? Yo, what really happened to them, man? Yo, what happened to all my black leaders? Yo, Bob Marley got shot up, pt2 got shot up, Biggie, Big Al, Pac got shot up, half of the Black Panthers got shot up, half of Marcus Garvey's army got shot up. What's really going on? How many more I gotta die?
It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment. This sweltering summer of the Negro's legitimate discontent will not pass until there is an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. Those who hope that the Negro needed to blow off steam and will now be content will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to business as usual.
Concept, senses, percept, mind reflect, tongue project from my diaphragm, force eject, won't be a vet. Because I forever grow, artificial light altering my melatonin flow, move slow. When you're living in this region, too many youths believe in the disciples of heathens and how they breathing with a lust for physical pleasure, led by emotion. Will they find that we never say never like the weather? Many don't believe in psychics, but believe those who say next week's like this. The crisis is not time, but will the body and mind intertwine with the soul that's divine and find a way out of the swan's evil route they deceive until the blind perceive they can't live without, no doubt. I used to focus on the ass rhyme, on positive and negative dreams that's to have, and our forecast project hype continuing to grow, being not playing the role of a seam until I go to the next life. My insight has brought light to the penile body I train in the dark of night. Will you fight? If so, what side you on? If you're taking flight, then you avoiding problems, so be gone while I'm solving like those who reform, realizing the difference between the majority and the norm, revolting until I'm reborn. And 2 feet I stand if I get control. Aboriginals get back their lands in the Templar Nights, back to the mountains. I realize not all Masons know who they counting for the truth. I rebuke the rotten tooth is loose in my area. They prey off mass hysteria or the ab KO. The same as my mind, I say no when they try to inject sublime lines. Blood flow increase to my mind. Or is it my time to be able to define my enemy, the source of crime? Chilling with my kind, they're causing dying and difficulties. Forget the peace I'm seeking for Sun Tzu victory.
Pass me 5 and
just what is going on. Another brother died, memories to mourn. We always killing each other, two at a funeral home. They went to see their brethren, now they dead and gone. What is going on? People getting shot everywhere. A girl got shot on a bus just last year. A man got shot for just driving the TTC. They say his job is secure, but only have one eye to see. Shit, what is going on in the dot? Each and every day, somebody gets shot. Each and every day, bullets bust by. Each and every day, another brother dies. Another brother dies. You hear his mom cry. Hear his mom cry. My baby boy gotta die. Why? Each and every day, bullets bust by. Each and every day, another brother dies. Another brother dies. You hear his mom cry. You hear his mom cry. My baby boy gotta die. Now everywhere you go, seem like you gotta watch your back. Cause nowadays you don't know who is strapped. Each and every day, bullets bust by. Each and every day, another brother dies. Another brother dies. You hear his mom cry. Hear his mom cry. My baby boy gotta die. Why? Each and every day, bullets bust by. Each and every day, another brother dies. Another brother dies. You hear his mom cry. You hear his mom cry. My baby boy gotta die. Why? Each and every day, bullets bust by. Each and every day, another brother dies. Another brother dies. You hear his mom cry. You hear his mom cry. My baby boy gotta die.
Do you know what the fifth is?
Yes, Father, I know what the fifth is. The fifth is I refuse to answer the grounds that I'm an criminal.
The fifth commandment.
Thou shalt not kill.
That's right. Now I want you to tell me what happened.
No, Father. I'm not telling nobody nothing.
You know I love you, but I can't believe you're gone. All he left me with is memories to moan. I reminisce back, we were together at home. Throughout the years, our love was grown. Now that you're gone, I'm feeling all alone. Thinking to myself, how can I go on? I can't face the storm without you by my side. You're always down with me, ready to ride. I can't explain the pain that I feel on the inside, and it's so hard for me to say goodbye. So I hold my head down and cry. Memories to mourn, dedicated to all my soldiers past and gone. This is memories to mourn, dedicated to all my soldiers past and gone. You were the spark in my heart, my light in the dark. You're right there beside me, right from the start. Now that you're gone, feels like I'm torn apart, shattered pieces everywhere. For some reason, seem life ain't treating me fair. They took you away, they know that you care. You held it down when time was rough, kept me strong when time was tough. Now that you're gone, it's like ash to ash, dust to dust. So I hold my head down and cry. Memories to mourn, dedicated to all my soldiers past and gone. This is memories to mourn, dedicated to all my soldiers past and gone.
Hey yo, Metro, we here now, we here now.
Okay.
We here now, we here now. Ask my fam if what I rap ain't real. This ain't a true life story. Don't play my tracks backwards. Fast forward me, B. You might miss it. Hoes blow me kisses. This is Lexus Pole. You kidding? You couldn't match nothing. I party around the world. I partied in Amsterdam. I pour bottles and models in France. Watching the World Cup. Girls telling me light it up. I tour Cali. Wildin' in hotel rooms while we sipping tequila sunrise. We party by the poolside. We fly. Tricks wearing furs, spurs, and it's June. Let's ride. Toast with me, cause the block is crazy. Ain't nothing they could do to me. But don't ever try to flow with me, cause this kid is like acid plastic exploding on the sound tape. They try to copy my dub play, scratch me out, ship me out. But I'm still here. It's a sad song, so I'll just let the beat play on. We two kings living in the lost city. March with me, no matter what happened or what went down. This is still our town, still our town.
Lexus and Metro, the tag team of the year. Who do we fear? Who do we fear?
No one.
This is still our world, still our world.
Okay.
Yo, It's so crazy these days, gotta take it easy. Every 6 o'clock on the TV say another shooting, one dead, mom's whole head, one suspects for the bloodshed. Clubs get shut down, so I'm like, what now? Oh, what next? Man, I can't take the stress. Why you think I'm always with a chick, easing my pain? Brother man lay next to curb in the rain. Need to get my mind off it, out of this world. Can't even go out floss chill with your girl, cause shots be blazing, days out dazing. Walk up to the bouncer like they ain't paying. Know how that go, end up in a scuffle. You know they coming back trying to start some trouble. Plus you can lose your life near the clubs outside. Heels getting cold like love just died, you feel me? It's a sad song, cause another king gone.
We two kings living in the lost city, march with me. No matter what happened or what went down, this is still our town, still our town.
Lexus and Metro, the tag team of the year. Who do we fear? Who do we fear?
No one, no one.
This is still our world, still our world.
Okay.
Come on.
We gon' do this one up at the plaza. There's a party at the casa.
I'm like Hoffa with the fly girls moving like there's no manana.
He Jiggy, I'm Jazzy, I'm Lexus, he Metro.
I'm Flashy, he low, both the blow like Nitro. You cast, no we hype, I'm the kid with the new flow.
Sometimes I'm chill, sometimes I'm wild, but I ain't about to fool, Joe. I'm just ill crazy. I feel like the world's gonna break me.
Try to box me, do me wrong, but I'm a soldier holding on, rolling strong, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on.
We just moving, we just moving, we just soldiers moving on, moving on, moving strong.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
It's night time, I can't sleep. So many things on my mind that start to creep. Taking small steps. Here and there, using my vision to analyze the atmosphere. It's night time, I can't sleep. So many things on my mind that start to creep. Taking small steps. Here and there, using my vision to analyze the atmosphere.
Yo, the Bible says God created man in his likeness. Then why ain't my mere show reflecting his brightness? Striving for the top, but residing at the bottom. Why does every single day bring my life a new problem? Next to nothing makes sense. I can't answer life questions. My future's tossed up, everything I'm second guessing. I analyze the world, pen my thoughts out on a pad. I tear up what I wrote, then review what I just had. It ain't worth it. I need to paint a picture perfect. If you can't understand my thoughts, then all of this is worthless. It's hurting my ego, my conscience in the person. If they can't see the truth, then my position worsens. Kids be flirting with death, and it's my personal quest to pull them out the dark and give them birth with my breath. Pushing people past the point with the little light given. Seeing life through the pain with the help of night vision.
My first performance was a hit, $1 million mansions. Girls dancing with their best clothes on. Security guards scooped me up, brought me through the door, man. No dress code for stars, we ain't little kids no more, we big dogs. Flipped my outfit from a silk to a vest. Kept my stripe close to my heart, my chain out, my head up. No, I couldn't fall at all, no. Now I got the whole banquet hall moving back and forth, swaying to my march. So I guess all my dreams came true, a family flashing, we large now. Now my whole squad can ball, party, and pop corks. Cause it's just not any other day, it's New Year's Eve. So let's celebrate, celebrate. My first performance. Yeah, for real. My first performance. I wish everybody could see me, be with me and Metro in the spotlight. But things change, don't always stay the same. So I guess I came a long way from Reebok pumps and brass chains, knuckling game for little change, little fame. But now it's all changed and it doesn't seem the same. But still, this is my day, cause it's my first performance. So I guess I came a long way, but still, this is my day, this is my day. Cause it's my first performance, my first performance. So I guess I came a long way, but still, this is my day, this is my day. Cause it's my first performance, my first performance, my first performance. But I'm still running like easy. Mommy don't even know I'm a rock star and I make music. She only know I got a big chain. Ice rings, I'm a young king. DJs never wanted to spin my records. Radios wouldn't play my songs. I wasn't used to shorty singing in the back while I'm rapping. Never made no R&B plaques before this all happened. I remember way back my first rap, my first recording, my first rhyme I wrote down and haunt me. The pen wasn't my enemy, but it made my mind open to worlds I couldn't physically see. So in all, I seen a lot, been to a lot of blocks. What could I say? But I learned a lot, and it's ill, but still, this is my day, this is my day. Cause it's my first performance, my first performance, my first performance. So I guess I came a long way, a long way. And it's ill, but still, this is my day, this is my day. Cause it's my first performance, my first performance, my first performance. So I guess I came a long way, a long way, long way. I came a long way, a long way. I came a long way. But still, this is my day, this is my day. Cause it's my first performance, my first performance. I wish everybody could see me, be with me in the spotlight, in the spotlight. Everybody in the spotlight, cutting tracks with me. Everybody could be with me in the spotlight, cutting tracks. Lexus TNT in the spotlight, Lexus TNT entertainment, cutting tracks in the basement, in the lab. Hook it, loop it.
Let's do it in lights again. You don't stop. Let's do it again. Come on, Teamsters, come on.
Yo, it's so crazy these days, gotta take it easy. Every 6 o'clock on the TV say another shooting, one dead, mom's hold head, one suspect for the bloodshed. Clubs get shut down, so I'm like, what now? Oh, what next? Man, I can't take the stress. Why you think I'm always with a chick, easing my pain? Brother man laying next to curb in the rain. Need to get my mind off it, out of this world. Can't even go out flush, chill with your girl, cause shots be blazing. Days out dazing, walk up to the bouncer like they ain't pain. You know how that go, they end up in a scuffle. You know they coming back trying to start some trouble. Plus you could lose your life near the clubs outside. CTO's getting cold like love just died.
And every day's like a new struggle, a new hustle, a new rhyme. On my page a new angle I gotta deal with, so I don't feel caged. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And every day's like a new hustle, a new struggle, a new angle I gotta move with. Every day I wake up, I got a new hit. I hope everybody play it. I gotta get it
just
out.
The other day, one of my boys was slain. I could think it's too much for my brain. Right down the street from my mom's house, real close. He was living, now he's just a ghost. See, I'm memory in my heart, stuck in my mind. Wish life was a movie, could push rewind, but I can't. You know, none of us can. So some most days I just stick to my fam. Girls all around me, so it's fun for a sec. But after the sex, I'm still so upset. I'm so vexed, feel helpless. So what's next? Wanna forget everything and write it less. Just ease back, kick my feet up, grab another drink and roll my sleeves up. You gotta understand that I'm just a man with the world in my mind and the mic in my hand. You feel me?
Every day's like a new struggle, a new hustle, a new rhyme. On my page a new angle I gotta deal with, so I don't feel caged. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And every day's like a new struggle, a new hustle, a new angle. I gotta move with every day I wake up, I got a new hit, I gotta get it out, get it out.
I don't stay in the street, but I keep my car to it. So please excuse me if it's in my music. You know, Metro's a plan. And sometimes I wanna go get voted for mayor. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And some of the girls' house kids think I'm the dad. And it's sad, so when I leave, I feel bad. But it's true, that little girl, she ain't my daughter. It's hard when a man don't bother the father. Hold your head, girl, don't let it get you down. Keep going. Don't let them see you frown. Wipe your tears and get on it. Come on. Keep on fighting. Stay safe from the thunder and out the lightning. Trying to shine light on everybody. Let them know that too much violence has got to go. I know a few who lost loved ones, moms, brothers, and sons. Don't matter where you come from.
Every day's like a new struggle, a new hustle, a new rhyme. On my page, a new angle I gotta deal with, so I don't feel caged. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Every day's like a new hustle, a new struggle, a new angle I gotta move with. Every day I wake up, I got a new hit. I hope everybody play it. Gotta get it out.
Wanna blow.
Get it out.
Ramajay wanna blow.
We gotta get it out.
Wanna blow.
No doubt.
Radar.
We gotta get it out.
Radar. Ha ha.
Call this the re-up. Let's do this one in lights again.
Word. Come on.
It's all for the papes.
This might not have been, yes, it's me stepping.
You're in my arm once again, so please, boo, don't cry. Love you till the day I die. Death almost came early, but I'm still here, still living, breathing, analyzing the atmosphere. I now realize that you cared. You were right there beside me and saw reality, the realness. Took control of my body, but the reality check had too much zeros from me. This shit was crazy, but I felt the connection. We got back together like it was magnetism, opposite attract. You're the queen and I'm the man, the black queen. I want everyone to understand that I really love you and never mistreat you. You're so beautiful, I'm yet so humble. Back together, that only spells trouble. Hip-hop collaborated with the Muslims one. I really love you and never mistreat you. You're so beautiful, I'm yet so humble. Back together, that only spells trouble. Hip-hop collaborated with the Muslims one.
Why couldn't I see you were in love with me? This might not have been, yes, it's me stepping. Why couldn't I see you were in love with me? This might not have been, yes, it's me stepping. Why couldn't you were in love with me?
Like my man Muzzle said, I'm just peeping my atmosphere around me. Like my man Muzzle said, I'm just peeping my atmosphere around me.
Here and there, using my vision, analyze the atmosphere.
Like my man Muzzle said, I'm just peeping my atmosphere around me. Like my man Muzzle said, I'm just peeping my atmosphere around me.
Here and there, using my vision, analyze the atmosphere.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something straight off the motherfucking press. I ain't coming for no foolishness.
They don't understand the situation. These are my days of reality, redemption, mystery. They don't understand the situation. These are my days of reality, redemption. A black man with a plan is a dangerous man. A dangerous man the world don't seem to understand. Friends and fam say that I came too deep with night vision. Can't handle night vision, don't recommend, they don't understand. The mic is back in my hands and I'm back in the booth. Some pictures are vivid, but I speak the truth. If you can't handle the truth, go buy a South CD. They will tell you about their cars, grills, and all their jewelry. And if that's the shit you're on, then you ain't ready.
You don't understand. Yo, Jim, tired of this shit. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Forgive me for my sins. please forgive me for my sins. Dear Heavenly Father, please forgive me for my sins. I know I ain't perfect, but at least I'm trying. You've given me a second chance, yes, redemption. I'm grateful, but yet I have so many questions. Out of all the people you created, you chose me to spit out bolts, absorb electricity. The muzzleless one is now who I be. Analyzing this world silently.
It is good, you're analyzing the world. This is why I gave you a second chance. I resurrected you because he needed a change. A lot of people cared for you, which ain't strange. Gave you the skills, talent to do many things.
I'll think about it, Lord, and I'll think what to do. But here's another question from me to you. In this world that we live in, it is filled with negativism, racism, and a whole lot of killing. We kill each other, Lord, but what's the benefit? It's funny how you keep calling my name, you're determined, like it's gonna be the same. Well, things change, I don't play the game the same. Don't do what I used to do, hope you understand. Try to explain it to you with redemption. Dear Heavenly Father, please forgive me for my sins. I know I ain't perfect, but at least I'm trying. But for some reason they made the decision not to listen.